Hello and welcome back to Blackpool from Upside Down Head Travels. Back down the demolition of the courthouses and the police station. So week 11. So I thought I'd just do a little start at the end of the compound today, down on ground level. So it looks like they are just starting to clear the path to be able to start taking down the next building. So the main courthouse buildings, hopefully going to start seeing them being pulled down over the next few days. So I'm just going to wander down Chapel Street itself towards the promenade to see what's left of the last part of the first floor car park. And I can see a crane just on the other side of the actual police station, so it looks like there's a bit of action down there, so I'm going to head over there as well. Before I head over to Bonny Street itself, I'll bob up to take a look from next to the new multi-storey, so I can get a decent vantage point from there. So yeah, it looks like they just brought the skips round to this side. Get rid of as much rubble as possible. So they've actually closed off Bonny Street today to traffic, and I was thinking that it would mean that they were going to take that last part down, but it doesn't seem like there's been any movement down there at all so far. Let's see if I can get some shots of this crane that's on the other side. So I'm not sure if that is part of what's going on with the police station itself, or if it's part of what's going on at the Sea Life. There's people stood on top of the Sea Life Centre. And maybe that's why Bonny Street's closed. A few people stood on top of the Sea Life Centre. Yeah, not sure on that one, so I'll have a wander down there after I've done my little bit down on Chapel Street. I'll head on round to Bonny Street and see what's going on with that big crane. So yeah, just nearly completed the whole of the ground floor, the first floor of the car park, like I say. A little bit of police action going on at the minute down here, so I'm trying not to capture that. So I'm going to try and get down quite a few days this week. Because I say, I'm expecting these main courthouses to start being dropped today. Oh, sorry, not today, during this week. So I'll finish off the first floor of this car park that goes onto Bonny Street. And then these courthouses. So I'm just going to bob down to Bonnie Street itself and see what's going on with that crane. It looks like somebody's got a really good vantage point for this last bit. Up on the top of the shoe cellar. Good vantage point. So it looks like the whole road is closed, not just to traffic. And yeah, it looks like it isn't down to the demolition. Something going on at Sea Life Centre. So I don't know if this is how they bring the feed normally, or they're moving a tank of an animal. Yeah, I've never seen this. Right, so I'll leave that one there. I'll catch up a bit later on in this video with a bit more progression of what's going on with the demolition of the courthouse. So I thought I'd try and capture a little bit of the demolition, get a few close-ups. So it looks like they are just doing that final bit of clean-up. Oh, just sorry, just zoom across into Chapel Street. So it looks like they're just doing a little bit of clean-up work, ready so they can start to get the footings right for demolishing the next two buildings. A little bit of a change of head coming. They're definitely impressive bits of kit. It looks like they've got a jackhammer on now. Now this is my first attempt, by the way, of speaking over the drone after the footage has been taken. So just trying to get its balance right there. It actually looks like they're doing a bit of gardening with it. I can safely say it's not the kind of gardening tool I've got in my shed. I can't actually tell if that's concrete that they've They're going through there, or is it soil? So I'll try and get round the side and get some of the views. So yeah, looks like they're starting to actually jackhammer into the concrete horizontally. So I'm not sure if, because this is where the actual buildings are, that concrete's a little bit more reinforced than the part where the car park was. But I'm definitely going to say that anytime soon this week we will see the start of the dropping of the next two buildings, so the main courthouse and the last part of the office blocks. So these guys definitely know what they're doing, don't they? Break it up bit by bit. So little tiny bit of a major zoom there. Still getting used to a lot of these buttons on the drone. So I'm aiming to do quite a lot more around the Blackpool area. Get a lot more practice ready for when they do drop the main police station. Because as you can imagine, we're not going to be able to get as close to that as we have been for the first bits. But yeah, just that tiny little bit of the car park now to drop up to the exit, and then I think it will be dropping the main courthouse. And let's see what they uncover then. So they'll be holding cells and all sorts. And you can imagine the amount of stories and history that's gone on in there since the early 70s when the police station opened. So I thought bob back down for day two. Try and capture a little bit more from up in the sky. So they're back just doing the last little bits of the first floor car park. Still quite a few people down watching, as you can imagine. And on a beautiful day like today in Blackpool, I can see why. Back to the excavator. doing its dinosaur pit, jumping through the concrete. So just finishing off the video at the end of day 2 on week 11. So it looks like they are just finishing off the last part of the first floor car park. It looks like they've actually got themselves all the work they need to do to actually start ripping into the main course houses over the next few days. So I'll make sure you hit that subscribe and the notification bell to keep coming back for more on the demolition, but more importantly, more on the happenings in and around Blackpool over this coming season. So I'll speak to you all very, very soon from a very sunny Blackpool. Bye for now.